Hi everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Ratnasari and today I'll be explaining the master sale and purchase agreement between PT Berkat Pasti Melimpa and PT Sumber Hidup Sehat. This document outlines the terms and conditions of the sale and purchase of products from Viva Health. And in this video, we will delve into the conditions of the agreement. I mean, the details of the agreement, including the price, payment terms, taxes, and any changes that can be made. And yeah, let's start by understanding the contents of these documents and how it functions in the business of the two companies. The first part we can see in here outlines the agreement between two limited companies, which records the date and parties involved in the creations of this agreement. Which is in here we got this agreement is made on 27 May 2019 by and among PT Berkat Pasti Melimpa and PT Sumber Hidup Sehat. Now we go to section titled Recitals. So, recitals in here provides the background and context for the agreement between the retailer and the company regarding the sale and purchase of food products from Viva Health. And here is a breakdown of the key points. A. We got trade and sell business. So in A in here we got trade and sell business, right? So the retailer engaged in the trade and sale of food products from Viva Health, referred to as the food throughout the agreement. And B we got brand name. So basically Viva Health is a brand name owned by the company. And C we got supply and licensing. So the company has the experience and licensing to supply the product in a specific location, which is in here we got North Jakarta. And D we got corporations and quality standards. So the retailer and the company agreed to cooperate in the sale of the product, adhering to quality standards mentioned in the agreement. E we got rights and obligations. So in return for the corporation, the retailer has the rights to sell the products and it's obligated to make payments to the company based on the sales outcome of the product. And F, we get sell and purchase agreement. So the parties agree to cooperate in the sale and purchase of the product according to the provisions of the agreement. And G, we got entire agreements and modifications. So this agreement including all terms, attachments, and instructions constitutes the entire agreement between the retailer and the company regarding the sale and purchase of the product. And yeah, any modifications must be made in writing and signed by the retailer. And these recitals establish the foundations for the agreement, outlining the roles and responsibilities of the parties involved in the sales and purchase of food products from Viva Health. And now we go to Article 1, price. Price in here says so the price specified in this agreement applies, or if not specified price, the price must be referred to the last price agreed upon by the retailer and the company in the negotiation process before this agreement placed, right? And now we go to Article 2. So it's about terms and payment. And in here we got first payment terms. The retailer will make a payment to the company based on the sales outcome of the product monthly. And two, we got monthly report. The retailer must be submit a monthly report on the sales outcome of the product to the company. And third, we got invoice. So the company will issue an invoice based on the monthly report. And last, we got payment deadline, which is unless otherwise stated in this agreement, payment must be made within 14 calendar days from the receipt date of the correct and valid invoice. And if the product is rejected or not correctly delivered, the invoice will be paid within 7 calendar days after date when the product is accepted or correctly delivered. Next, Article 3, taxes. So unless the parties agree otherwise, the price specified in this agreement does not include any taxes, import fees, and other charge imposed in connections with the sale and delivery of the product, subject to the prevailing tax laws and regulations in the Republic of Indonesia. Now, Article 4, Amendment. So, the company reserve the rights at any time to issue a written change order or amendment to this agreement concerning any of the following. Like A, we got attachment, technical specifications, drawing, notes, instructions, or information set for or referred to in this agreement. And B, we got quantity. C, we got methods of shipments and packaging. D, we got placement of delivery. E, we got time of delivery. And F, we get any other matters affecting this agreement. So yeah. Next, we go to Article 5, and it's about cancellation. So the retailer may cancel this agreement in whole or in part and at any time and without cause, and the retailers so responsibility to the company will only return the payment on the agreed price for the product that has been accepted by a retailer as of the time of cancellation is effective. Next, we go to Article 6. It's about delivery. First, delivery must be made at the time and of the quantities, descriptions, schedules, or specifications set forth in this agreement. And the second one, it's about late delivery. And if the delivery of the ordered product, whether in part or in full, is not made at the time specified in this agreement, the retailer may cancel this agreement without prejudice to its other rights and return the delivered product after a specific date for delivery unless the late delivery has been accepted by the retailer. And the last one, excess delivery. So the retailer may return excess delivery at the company's expense. Now, Article 7, and it's about delivery in error. The product basically must be delivered to the location specified in this agreement, right? And if the product in this agreement is delivered in error, the company is responsible for any additional costs incurred in delivering to the correct destinations. Yeah, now we go to Article 8. It's about packaging. So packaging, all costs for packaging and transportations are included in the cost of the product specified in this agreement and will be paid by the retailer unless otherwise agreed upon by the parties. Now we go to Article 9, and it's about force majeure. So each party is not liable for any failure or delay in performing its obligations under this agreement if such failure or delay is caused by force majeure, including but not limited to natural disaster, enemy of the people, war, compliance with regulatory requirements, fire, floods, or quarantines, embargoes, epidemics, or severe weather conditions, or other similar circumstances that occur outside the control of the affected party. The party that claims force majeure must immediately notify the other party of the reason for the failure and the delay. Now we go to Article 10, and it's about intellectual property. The company guarantees that the product specified in this agreement is free from any claim of infringement of patents, copyrights, trademarks, trade secrets, or any other intellectual property rights held by third parties. And the company indemnifies the retailer against all claims, losses, and expense, including attorney's fee and costs of litigations resulting from any claim of infringement. Next, we go to Article 11. It's about title and risks. The title and risks in the product remain with the company until the product is delivered at the point specified in this agreement and transferred to the retailer possession, at which time the title and risks in the product will transfer to the retailer. Yeah, and now we go to Article 12. It's about relationship of the parties. So nothing in this agreement intended to or does create any joint venture, partnership, agency, or any similar relationship other than the retailer and a company relationship. And the retailer may not represent itself as an agent or representative of the company for any purpose. Now we go to Article 13, and it's about assignment. Each party may not assign, transfer, or subcontract this agreement without prior written consent from other party. Yeah, no. Now we go to Article 14, and it's about confidentiality. The retailer undertakes to keep confidential all information obtained from the company or communicated to the retailer in any manner under this agreement, or through negotiations before this agreement was placed or obtained in the executions of the agreement, and not to disclose such information to any third party except to its own employees and only to those employees who needs to use such information, and to use such information for only for the performance of its obligations under this agreement, and not for its own benefit or for the benefit of any third party. Now we go to Article 15, and it's about insolvency. If the company becomes insolvent, is petition for bankruptcy or receiver is appointed, the retailer may choose to cancel agreement without any liability to the company. Now we go to Article 16, is about miscellaneous. Yeah. And here we got title. The title of each paragraph of this term is only for the convenience of reading the paragraph and does not define, limit, interpret, or explain the scope of the paragraph. And next we got separability, and if one or more provisions of these terms are invalid or unenforceable, it will not affect the remaining provisions of these terms. Next, we're talking about Article 17, and it's about governing law. So this agreement is made in Indonesia and English, and if there is any difference in meaning or interpretations between the two languages, the Indonesian languages will prevail. And Article 18, it's basically same. It's about governing law, and this agreement is governed by, interpreted in accordance with the laws of the Republics of Indonesia, right? And dispute arising out of this agreement, which cannot be settled amicably, will be finally settled by an arbitration proceeding under the administrative and procedural rules of the Badan Arbitration Nasional Indonesia, or BANI or BANI. The arbitration takes place in Jakarta, Indonesia, and Indonesia and or English is used in the arbitral proceedings, and the award of BANI will be final and binding of the parties. And about Article 19, Article 20, 21, 22, it's basically same about a governing law and confidentially and miscellaneous. So we can skip to the praise in witness whereof. So the praise in witness whereof is a legal term used to indicate that the parties signing a document are attesting to its authenticity, and the signatures contained within it, and it serves as a formal declarations that the signatories are confirming the documents, executions, and the roles of the parties involved. Thanks for watching this video, and yeah, it's the end of my explanations about the master sale and purchase agreement, and thanks for watching. Bye.